Fingers Malloy, we need to prepare for Independence Day on America's 250th birthday like no one has ever prepared before.
That's this year?
Have you not gotten the memos?
I don't buy calendars or really newspapers either.
Yeah, well, they're two different things.
Oh.
It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz. That right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. Now, normally we start with the cigar, but because we are gearing up for America 250, we wanted everybody to be as prepared as possible for all the things you're going to need. The cigar you're going to need, the bourbon you're going to need, and then, of course, the food you're going to need. So, the missus was at Costco.
Oh?
And brought us hot dogs, the perfect food for... Let me get it out of my bag.
That means it's real. Wait a minute.
What?
When did Costco start putting sesame seeds on their bun?
I don't know. They're not always. I never eat the bun, so I don't know.
I don't ever remember that. Of course, I inhale them, so maybe I don't really notice what's going on with the bun. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it's got that fresh hot dog smell.
Perfect July 4th Independence Day food. Now, the reason I bring this up is first, eat your hot dog. Don't let anybody stop you, please. I'll talk for a little bit.
What are the toppings?
You know what? I was thinking that this wife might need a refresher course and how to prepare things. What do you want? Do you want mustard? I'll get it.
No, are you kidding me?
Do you want mustard right now?
No, I don't want mustard
Ketchup?
right now. No. Ketchup. Am I 8?
Relish?
No, everything's fine.
I don't have an onion gun, but I can get you some onions. I could shoot you in the knee.
Wow. It's like college all over again. But no, this is fine, especially with a sesame seed bun.
Right.
So I notice you're strategically doing your best not to
eat the bun.
Take a bite of the bun.
I know, I suck.
Oh, dude, seriously. I feel so bad for you.
Well, my life is just a peach parade. I'm telling you. I don't want anybody this Independence Day, 250th birthday of America. By the way, Fingers, the cardinal sin of us eating hot dogs on camera. Our political careers are over. It's like a politician at a state fair. Never, ever, ever eat the kebab or the hot dog while you're on camera. And if you eat pizza with a knife and fork, career's over.
For you kids at home playing along, do yourself a favor and ask Jeeves, Rick Perry hot dog, and see what comes up.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Former governor of Texas, former secretary of energy. Yeah, we know things. Do not. It's a good hot dog, by the way.
Oh, you could eat it plain.
It's a good hot dog.
Absolutely.
Did you put yours back? Are you afraid to eat it on camera?
Look at me. No, I'm not afraid to eat it on camera.
We'll do it. We'll do it right on air.
Yeah, right?
I don't think people should get insane about this Independence Day. I get that it's awesome. I love that America's 250 years old. I really hope we make it another 250 years. I got to tell you, fingers crossed. Do not get insane. If you want to do a brisket, do a brisket. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm always in favor of it. Hot dogs and burgers, just fine. Take it easy. Don't put any pressure on yourself. We've got a great cigar for you, great bourbon for you. And I think people should celebrate. You should remember what it is you're celebrating. Oh, absolutely. It's more than just a day on a calendar. But people get absolutely worked up about these things. You got to make it special. You got to make it huge. No, dude, you got to put a hot dog on a grill or put in some dirty water or however it is you want to make it. Just not the microwave. That's really awkward.
So ignore what Tony just said. It is a big deal, and it's a big decision to make what you're going to put on your grill, and especially what fuel you use to cook your food on the grill. Because, a lot of the guys out there, they go out there, they run, and they get the propane.
You mean like me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Independence Day means one thing to me when it comes to firing up a grill. Charcoal, baby. Charcoal. That's where it's at. You need charcoal flavor on that hot dog. Gas.
This hot dog right here from Costco saw dirty water. That is all. That bun was steamed to perfection. Look how happy you are. That's what all beef can do. Oh, by the way, I would also suggest an all beef hot dog. I would. A hot dog should be all beef. That's just science. So should a hamburger.
I'll tell you something.
Yes, sir. Yes, what will you tell me?
The grocery store by my house.
Oh, I love
because
that place.
times are a little tough. They're doing a pork beef blend for ground meat. They put the pork and the beef together in some sort of medley, and you save a little bit of money that way. And I see people buying it. I've tried it, and you really don't notice that much of a difference if you're making, jarred spaghetti sauce and throwing the meat in there.
Like a bolognese?
Ragu.
A meat sauce. I never liked you. I said bolognese, and you're like, ooh, so fancy. Meat sauce, you son of a...
Bolognese.
Are they really doing a ground beef?
Pork. Yeah.
Not a ground beef and a chuck, not a...
No. Ground beef and pork. It's one of the things you can buy mixed together.
I don't know how I feel about that at all. I mean, I'm sure it's good. But I don't know how I feel about that.
After Independence Day.
Right.
Because I don't want to throw that on the grill, but I would be interested. Maybe we should buy some of that, make a patty out of it, and see what it would be like in a burger.
And would it be better grilled or better smashed?
I think
because
smashed.
You're talking about a different fat content, right? You're talking about leanness and a whole host of things.
I think smashed, especially if you smash the patty into the onion. You know what I mean? Just have the.
We have to have onions now?
I think if you're buying a pork beef medley, maybe it would be a good idea to try to liven it up a little bit.
What do you mean live? It's probably tasty. What bothers me is that we're now in supermarkets engaging some level of hamburger helper to lower the price of beef. That's the thing that got me there. But that's not going to stop us from having an unbelievable Independence Day, America 250 birthday. Yes, if you want to use charcoal, go right ahead. If you don't have charcoal and you use a gas grill or propane grill, you're fine. Men, you are still men. It's okay. Don't let fingers take away your manhood.
It's not okay.
Don't let him do that.
It's not okay at all.
He's not in charge.
I'm in charge.
You are a real boy.
I'm in charge.
And you get to say how you cook your wiener.
I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to let that hang right there. So
all beef, hamburgers. I think you can do them again any way you want. I want people to have fun. I want them to enjoy, and I don't want any pressure. You know what? If family or friends are too much pressure, don't even invite them. Screw them. Just hang out and grill for the family and just take time.
Of course.
Want the party. I don't know what it is with me lately. I want more and more of a party all the time.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I just want people to have a good time.
Well, that's understandable. But usually you wanted people to have a good time, a group of them, not anywhere near you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you, I want near me. So it is America 250, and if you're going to celebrate, I mean, you might as well celebrate with the American. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz. That right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy, J.C. Newman. They're the ones making the cigar for America 250. And you've seen that logo, that America 250 logo, where the 250 is written in kind of a red, white, and blue ribbon. So this is the American. And this is the cigar that J.C. Newman made for the 250th anniversary. Now, everything I've been able to find out about this is that it has the same look and feel and everything else of the American that we know, right? It's got that Florida sun-grown wrapper. It's Connecticut broadleaf in the binder, and the filler is this mix of Pennsylvania and of Connecticut Havana seed right there. This is the Churchill, which, if I understand it right, do I have the number on this? I wanted to make sure I had this right. Yeah, it's a 7x47. I couldn't remember the ring gauge. It is 7 inches long. It always makes Fingers Malloy laugh. And the ring gauge is a 47, and the diameter of the cigar, or how thick it is around, Again, with the laughter. Now, 47 is a really interesting ring gauge on a cigar. I always look at that, and I look at that ring gauge is it's the classic Churchill Vitola, but usually when you see Churchills, you'll see it in a 4850. So you don't usually see it in that classic of 47. Sometimes this is the ring gauge for the Gran Corona. I often, once we start getting out of that, once you start getting out of the 4850 52s where you see a lot of cigars, I get into things. I start thinking of, am I reaching the level of Panatella? So Panatella is close to that Lancero ring gauge. So we're talking about 34 to 38. But there's something within that realm, in that move, that I just think is very much golden ratio, right? The amount of wrapper to the amount of binder and filler. So when I start getting to the smaller ring gauges, love that stuff, Fingers Malloy. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it almost feels like a beefy Lancero. I mean, Lancero's
right?
Lancero's what, about 38 to 40?
36, 38, I would say. I'll double check myself there.
Okay. That's what it feels like in the hand. It has a really nice hand feel to it. I just lit this. You're in the process of lighting your cigar, and right off the bat, I got a nice bit of pepper and spice, and starting to gradually move into a nice wood note.
By the way, I think people would say a Lancero is 38 and a Panatella is a higher size, right? Just to make sure I've got that clear. In the mid 40s would be more a Panatella. No, you're dead on. I love that you look at this as a beefy Lancero. I think that is a dead on description. Maybe the best description I've heard of what we're doing right now. The American for America's 250th birthday.
So, but to me, I just lit it, like I said, that pepper's there. There's a nice bit of cedar. Like I said, that hand feel, it is very, very nice in the hand. And so far, so good as far as, I just lit it, but it took off right away. I haven't had any problems at all. It's been great.
The American's a terrific cigar that is made by the guys at J.C. Newman. And honestly, whether you want to attribute it to Drew Newman or whether you want to attribute it to time and place, I'm going to attribute it to both. I'm going to attribute it to J.C. Newman just doing solid work and consistently solid work. And I'm going to attribute it to Drew and just a real rethink on what this brand should be and a real commitment to getting back to, we make cigars. We're not playing around. We're not trying to be cutesy. We do these things and we do them excellent. If we can't do them excellent, we're not going to do them at all. I think it shows in absolutely, positively everything. And I just think that the American, especially what he does there with this Churchill, is just terrific. And this wrapper, the Sungrown, the Florida Sungrown, comes from Jeff Borsowitz, who is Corona Cigar. So if you've ever ordered anything from Corona Cigar, he also does Florida Sungrown. That's his wrapper right there. And you were discussing the flavors you're getting out of this. You talk about a little bit of, you're getting a little bit of pepper on this and a little bit of spice. And I do get it. I think that some people would see the cigar as possibly playing in some level of sweet. I think that there's definitely a depth to this. I think there's definitely a richness to this, but I don't know if I would go as an overly sweet kind of play on this.
And also, can we be brutally honest right now? We just sucked down a 1/4 pound hot dog in about 6 minutes. So,
dude, just enhances all the flavors. It does.
I mean, it does have an influence on the palate.
So the American is not a cigar that I buy by the box. But having a couple of Americans in the humidor makes perfect sense. I happen to love this size. Dude, beefy Lancero. That is exactly it. Yeah. So I could have gotten this as a Robusto. I chose this.
Oh,
I wanted more wrapper. Yeah. I wanted more feel out of this. And again, playing in what I consider very much that golden ratio. Now, the cigar itself is not necessarily the cheapest, right? I believe this is going for about $20 a stick. It is definitely a collectible for America 250. If you just got the American, you'd be fine. You really and truly would be fine. But the idea of if you're going to be having that Independence Day celebration, and this is the stick you hand out, even if you buy yourself a box in a lot of lounges, you buy the box, you get the discount. So it's not a bad thing to do. If you're going to have like 4 or 5 guys who are all want to be able to who are somewhat appreciators, it's a really nice way to treat people.
Well, and we talked a little bit about this off the air. You happened to mention that they also did a special limited edition humidor for this.
It is beyond gorgeous. The America 250 humidor is beautifully done. It is done by a group out of Milwaukee. I think it's Milwaukee Humidor. It makes Milwaukee Humidor Company. I don't know those guys, but it's fantastic. The box itself is beautifully done. It's got the America 250, and again, 250 is written in that ribbon kind of look. And on the top is a map of America, all 50 states, and each state is made with the wood that comes from that state.
Amazing.
And it is rich. The smell, I was with one today. I was looking at one today. The smell is spectacular. The feel, it's just like, this is remarkable. Now, it retails for, I think, somewhere between $2,400 and $2,700.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, it is. This is one of the few things that I think is actually going to play collector. It might not play collector for the cigar. I think those are just going to get smoked. On Independence Day, for Independence Day, like we're doing, people go, great. The humidor, which I think comes with like 50 cigars, humidor is a banger, an absolute win. Now, is the American 250 in our humidor? Oh, yeah, because it's collectible, but we'll keep talking about it. Eat, drink, smoke. It is your cigar, bourbon, foodie extravaganza. I'm Tony Katz. That is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy, gearing up for America 250, which is weird because when it's actually America's 250th birthday, we won't be talking about America 250, but we'll be hanging out. And I believe, if you have it right, Fingers Malloy, if you've done the math with the boys in the lab, it's our 400th episode?
You are correct, sir.
400th.
Eat, drink, smoke turns 400.
Yeah, we got you beat, America. Smoking the J.C. Newman, which has partnered with the United States Semiquincentennial Commission to produce the America 250 right here, which is their American cigar done at El Reloj, which is their factory in Tampa right there. You can get the commemorative humidor, which is done by Milwaukee Humidor Company. It is beautifully done, Milwaukee. Beautifully done humidor, really terrific, beautiful stuff. This right here, this cigar, is just a takeoff of their American. And they're also doing 250 celebrations with their Angel Cuesta cigar and a couple of the other ones right there. The Angel Cuesta Shade, which is a cigar we've done on the show before a few years ago. The Tampa Smoker, named after the minor league baseball team. They've got an America 250 version of that one as well. And the Leroy Neiman, which is a cigar they do as a fundraiser. Really nice stick. Leroy Neiman, the artist. And so there's a package of those that you can grab and get. That's all part of this America 250 selection. But the American, 100% American made. Tampa sun-grown in the wrapper, and then your Connecticut and Pennsylvania in the filler. The binder, I believe, is also Connecticut. I believe the binder is also Connecticut.
Yes.
Right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nice cigar, nice smoke in the 7x47 size. So like a true traditional Churchill. Its Fingers described it. I think beautifully, a beefy lancero. That's how it plays. That going down from the 48 to the 47, you notice it. You feel it in the hand. Something's different about it. And me, I just love that stuff.
Yeah. And I have to say, we are a week out from Independence Day weekend. And for me, if the weather holds up the way it has the last couple of days, That would be absolutely wonderful. In central Indiana, it's been prime cigar smoking weather.
Been spring-like. It has not been summer-like. It has been spring-like and little breezes, and it's just been terrific. Now, the question is, Fingers Malloy, just really quick, the American, the 250, is it in your humidor for $20?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. One or two. Now, $20 for me, you're starting to get into close to splurge stick territory. If I were at a lounge, I have no problem spending $20 on a stick. When it comes to ordering a bunch of cigars to stock the humidor, that's where I stop and think. But for me, between the fact that it is a moment to celebrate, commemorate the 250th anniversary of the founding of this country, and then on top of it, J.C. Newman and what they do, it's definitely worth the $20.
I'm going to double check my pricing there because that's what I think I paid. But maybe I've got the price wrong. I'm actually starting to think the price is a little bit low for what it is.
Oh?
Yeah, like I want to double check myself.
Okay. I have to tell you.
Yeah.
When you told me $20, I was surprised. I thought this was going to be between $30 and $35 a stick.
It's not. It definitely isn't.
So that's good news.
Definitely isn't. I mean, definitely. Right? No? I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check.
Here's what's so strange about this stick is there is next to no information on this cigar on the internet at all. So the fact that you have to go digging, it says something. I don't know what it says, but we were going back and forth. Is this the typical blend for the American? And it appears as though it is. This isn't a different blend for this year. So it's been wild that there is, you just look around, you're like, I can't find any information on this stick.
I just want to double check myself and make sure I didn't get it right, because I don't want to give out the wrong information. I want people to go enjoy it if indeed they can find it. It is a limited run, right? It is a limited edition stick, but I don't know. I don't know where in the world is the pricing on this mother. I'm going to search for it. You know what you need to do, Fingers Malloy?
What do I need to do?
News of the week.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, gosh. Can't say it like that.
What do you mean I can't say it like that?
Can't say it like that.
So, as you know, it's a big travel weekend, Independence Day weekend. People will be taking to the roads and going where they go to celebrate. And one of the things that you have to worry about when you travel, Tony, is bed bugs.
You're the worst human being who ever lived.
What?
Why would you bring up bed bugs?
I'm trying to save Eat, Drink, Smoke Nation from being itchy. Thank you. Recent study came out. The U.S. states with the greatest risk of bed bugs is revealed. And it breaks my heart to tell you the number one state on the list for bed bugs, according to this study,
is Nevada.
Michigan.
Not you, Detroit. Love you, Detroit, on 9:10 a.m. Superstation. But Fingers.
You face odds of 1 in 57 of encountering bed bugs if you check into a hotel in Michigan or an Airbnb. The Midwest dominated the rankings with Ohio coming in second. And then Pennsylvania's in there as well. Wisconsin rounds out the top 5. Oh, I skipped Maryland.
Oh, that's good.
So my question to you, Tony.
Yeah.
When you travel
what?
And you check into a hotel.
Do I check for bed bugs?
Is it the first thing you do?
Have you met my wife? She's freaked out in a way that I can't explain. She's not freaked out by much, but she's totally freaked out by that.
Okay, I'm talking about you traveling alone, though.
Oh, yes, I do it now. Because I have become freaked out in a way. So how do I check for bed bugs? Great question. I'm so glad you asked. I do what is necessary. First, I pull back the covers and just take a general look. And I lift up pillows and I take a general look. And then I untuck the blanket and whatever the sheets from the end of the bed, which they do, which always annoys me. And then I lift up the entire mattress and I take a look.
Yeah.
And I see if there's anything hopping or moving or doing, etc. And then if not, I figure it's still probably going to happen and I try and sleep. That's how I do it. No, not you.
Well, first of all, I'm in the same boat. Agnes, my wife.
Oh, Agnes. How is Agnes Jr. and Agnes the Third?
They're wonderful. She is also equally as freaked out about bed bugs. So when we check into a hotel, that's the first thing that she does. She doesn't even let the luggage get into the barely into the room, just on the other side of the door. When we close the door, first thing she does is check for bed bugs. When I travel alone, I totally check for bed bugs as well. Winky, winky.
You don't care?
Of course I care.
But you're not going to look.
I am not that obsessed about it. And what happens usually is I check in, I go downstairs to the hotel bar, come back up, I lay down, and then about an hour after I lay down, I think to myself, oh, you didn't check for bed bugs. Oh, well, what are you going to do? That's my system.
Scratchy. Yeah, I do. I have not had too many bad experiences. I did once not check into a hotel room because of the smell. Just left the hotel altogether. I did once check into a hotel where the bathroom had been used.
Oh, that's a problem.
Still in there.
I've checked into a hotel where the bar of soap was in the shower and there was a hair on it.
Really?
Yes, Vegas. And then another time, I checked into a hotel recently and there were bugs on the ceiling.
Really?
Oh, and I have pictures. I won't name the hotel, but maybe I'll share it with everyone if they watch the video of this show on YouTube. If you find us over at Eat, Drink, Smoke on YouTube, maybe the picture will be there.
So if you go to the video, got it. So the question is, when is the right time to have your last caffeinated drink of the day? And I don't know about others, but for some people, age seems to affect these things. And I'm here to tell you that very rarely in my life does caffeine affect how I sleep. Very, very rarely. Tea, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz, and that is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. I'm saying that there have been plenty of times you and I have been at conferences, and you and I have been doing things. We've been done shows and all sorts of stuff. And I have had a full-on coffee at 8:30 p.m., right? Because it feels good. You know, I talk a lot. It's good for the voice, right? I mean, it's got cream or whatever in it. It should probably have tea, but tea is disgusting, and nobody needs that in their life. And so tea is gross. Tea is hideous. It's the and the British for America's 250. This is why we kicked your ass. This is why it happened, because you drank tea and we're like, those people can't actually fight.
Do you think that's the real reason why we threw it in the harbor?
You know what? I do now. This is why, yes. Why did we have the Boston Tea Party? Because tea is disgusting. Also taxes. Tea and taxes are disgusting.
They're taxing me for this crap?
Right. I didn't order any of this. Throw it right off the table. What was I saying?
You were saying that
caffeine.
You enjoy a nice steaming hot cup of joe at 9:00 at night.
Yeah, and then if I go to bed like 2 hours later, I'm fine. Right? Fine. I can just fall asleep, no problem. I know for some people, there's a huge effect, right? If you have caffeine too late, you're going to be up. You're going to, not necessarily jittery, but you're just the caffeine doing what caffeine does. It's going to keep you awake. So the question is, what's the right time, Fingers Malloy? Does it affect you?
Well, it doesn't really affect me because I don't sleep. See, sleep is for joking. Sleep is for suckers. That's
seriously are you unable to sleep, or you just don't sleep long?
It's really difficult for me to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I am lucky if I can get 4 hours straight. So, and maybe it has to do with all of the caffeine I'm consuming. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Well, how late are you consuming
all hours?
Caffeine? Really?
All hours. Yeah. So maybe that's the problem. I never put two and two together. No, I have put two and two together. It doesn't matter if I have all the caffeine or none of the caffeine. I just can't sleep.
Have you? I use a CPAP. Mm-hmm. I use what they call the nose pillows, which is an embarrassing term. But I did the sleep study, and they put the stuff all over you, and they decided that I had the virility of many men. But I slept like a 900-year-old elephant. Just terrible. I was waking up, my body was waking me up multiple times an hour, and this is ugly stuff. And without the sleep, you're really damaging yourself.
Yeah.
So start on this. I started with the full mask, and I have a beard. Full mask and a beard, it's like pig and elephant DNA. It just won't splice. The full mask and a beard doesn't work. So I use the nose pillows, just around the nose. You put it on. It's weird.
They call it the squatty potty.
No, I don't believe that's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's for another end.
Oh.
And then you wear this little like chin strap thing because you got to keep your mouth closed. It's.
How do you sleep with all that whole contraption on you?
It's annoying. It's annoying, except you can actually breathe. And when you close your eyes, you're breathing. And it takes days to get used to it. And the next thing you know, I cannot tell you I have more energy now. What I can tell you is when I don't use the CPAP, I absolutely feel it.
So your jaw is locked down. This sounds like something that you find on the dark web, Tony.
Oh, this is a torture device. Some guys in New York are paying women top dollar for this by the hour. Absolutely true.
So it's
not locked down. It's Velcroed, right?
Oh,
you can adjust it and do the whole thing.
Everything's Velcro nowadays.
Right. That and ball bearings.
I had a sleep study done in 2020, and it wasn't where you had to go to the lab and they give you a cot or anything like that. They gave me a device. I could sleep in my own bedroom, but I had to sleep alone, so it didn't pick up anybody else's snoring. And the analysis came back, and it said tilt, which isn't good. It's not good at all. No, they said I had acute sleep apnea.
Right.
And then all of a sudden COVID hit, and they said, we could get you a CPAP machine, but it's currently on a barge in the ocean, and it'll arrive somewhere between 9 and 14 months. And I was like, I'll wait 9 or 14 months before I worry about it. And then I never got a CPAP machine. So apparently I've, had acute sleep apnea now for at least 6 years.
You should seriously do it.
You think?
Absolutely. And no joke, no screwing around, no joking about what did fingers eat today or all the rest. You should do that. You should really, really do it. Now, will cutting down the caffeine help? I guess so. And so the story that we found from The Independent talks about adults needing 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night.
Oh, good Lord.
I want to meet the adult who's doing this.
Yeah.
I want to meet the adult who's getting 7 to 9 hours. No matter what's going on in my life, 6 to 6.5. That's the sleep.
Yeah.
I'm up.
And here's the other thing, too. If you're conditioned to get up early in the morning, like I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. I had last week and most of my gigs off. I was still waking up at 6:30, and I couldn't. I'm one of these people. I don't know if you're like this, where Agnes. It drives Agnes absolutely crazy that I don't just turn back over and fall back to sleep, as if I had never thought of that before. I lay in bed, and if sleep does not return within a half an hour, I'm up.
It's not return. Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, there's no point. What am I doing?
I know it immediately. You and I suffer from, you were mentioning it earlier, we suffer from the same disease. You referred to that the monkey grinder is always grinding. I wake up thinking about something, right? I wake up immediately, I'm into a thought.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why it hits me, but I'm in. And it's not just, oh man, don't forget to take out the garbage. It is something deep and philosophical. It's a strategy on OTB, right? Off-track betting. I don't know why, but is that how you wake up? You're like in it?
Because of what we do, there's always work to be done. There's always work that needs to be done or should be done. You could always be doing more. And when you are in bed, you wake up, you think, okay, I can try to go back to sleep. I should go back to sleep because I'm really, really tired. But I should also be doing work. And that makes you, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I know I have a ton of work that I need to get done, it just drains me, and I'm even more tired than I normally would be. If it were just a regular Friday night and I had nothing going on, I would be wide awake. But if it's like I've got a ton of things to do, it just saps the energy right out of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I wake up, I can't say I'm actually thinking about work. It could be about anything. I could be working out a math problem for all I freaking know. But it is immediate. I'm up and it begins. And that's why going to bed is going back to bed. I'm with you there. That is difficult.
Well, so the experts say that you should not have any caffeine 9 hours prior to you going to sleep, which is insane.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's the dumbest thing. It is so dumb. I want to sue these people for hurting my feelings. It is.
Are you really? God bless. If this is really true, and who am I to argue? I just got done saying I get 20 minutes of sleep a night. Right. Maybe these people are right, and I'm clearly wrong. But I can't imagine living a life where I'm really contemplating ending my cup of coffee early at 11:30 because I want to be asleep by 9.
Yeah.
That's kooky talk.
Speaking of, do you want some coffee right now?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll make some. I know a guy.
Do you?
Oh, I got a coffee guy.
Do you have Folgers crystals?
It's funny, I do not.
Oh.
But I have this new invention called Senka. Senka.
It's like there's a party in your mouth and everyone's invited.
Yeah, it's an orange can of flavor.
I got nothing.
We did the Folgers joke. We did the Sanka joke. What else do you want for America's birthday? Keep it here. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. If you want a place to order meat from that's going to take perfect care of you, that is defiancebeef.com, and the new deal is stupid. Now, I ordered my full cow.
I heard him order the cow.
It's huge. I ordered the full cow. I have it like in this cow amongst all the ribeyes, all the tenderloins, the 2 full 13-pound briskets that are coming. There's somewhere around 300 pounds of ground beef coming my way.
And they said to you on the phone, conservatively, 300 pounds.
This happens to be a very large cow. Like it is a very large. Some of them are a little bit smaller. This one is huge. And you can get yours quarter, half, or full. Indiana raised. Everything aged 21 days. The flavor is outstanding. And then packed, frozen, and sent to you right to your door, right into the chest freezer. And right now, you get yourself a quarter or a half or a full cow. Not only will you get free shipping, which is nuts, you're going to get a free mini share. And a mini share is a mix of 1-inch thick steaks like ribeyes or T-bones, a chuck, an arm, or a sirloin. You're going to get short ribs, cube steak, skirt steak, flank steak, and 5 pounds of ground beef. Add it on to your order. Just use promo code Eat, Drink, Smoke. Now is the time. Guys, get ready for summer. Get ready for the grilling. Get yourself real beef, incredible flavor, aged 21 days, from Indiana to you that you can trust and you want to feed your family. DefianceBeef.com. You use promo code Eat, Drink, Smoke, and you're not only going to get free shipping, you are going to get that mini beef share with all the good stuff. And you can give that stuff away or not. It's your choice. DefianceBeef.com.
Why aren't we going to go pick up your cow? We got to go up there. We got to visit the guys.
You want to go pick it up on ourselves?
Sure.
Just you and me. Take a road trip.
Yes. We'll get the flatbed out.
I can go with that.
Okay.
I can work with that. DefianceBeef.com. If you're going to celebrate the 250th birthday of America, you got to smoke right and you got to drink right. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz. That's America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. Now, you don't have to drink anything at all. We're not here to tell you anything different. We're not here to engage the peer pressure. You're not less of an American if you don't have a drink.
Huh?
You're not less of an American. Excuse me. I wasn't trying to be funny there. I was really coughing. If you don't have a drink, but if you're going to have a drink, may I suggest right here, this is the Evan Williams single barrel vintage bourbon for the American 250th birthday, the semiquincentennial.
Say that 5 times fast.
Semiquincentennial, 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 semiquincentennial.
Wow, you are a true broadcast professional.
I am. And this comes in, Fingers Malloy, at 117.76 proof. Nice and cheeky, Evan Williams. I see what you did there with 1776. And even the Evan Williams people, they got a little tag on here that talks about how they were the first to distill bourbon in Kentucky in 1783, the year America formalized its independence. So they're connecting all the dots right there. Great bottle, great label with the blue wax on it. I do like that. I think that's absolutely terrific there. But what we know here is that the look is a nice bit, right? It's a nice bit of gold going on in there at gold. Orange, I should say, getting into a little bit of copper. We know that the mash bill on this, I had it right here. I had found the mash bill, Fingers Malloy. It was very, very exciting. And the mash bill came, where is it? Where'd it go?
It's
here, I got it.
Okay.
78% corn, 12% rye, 10% barley. That is the mash bill here. Okay, there's a little bit of ethanol in that mother.
A little.
When you say a little.
A pinch.
A long dash.
And here's the thing. When you first get your nose in there, I don't want to say that ethanol's overwhelming, but it does kind of... it does kind of overwhelm the other notes a little bit. At first. Once you get in there, I'm getting oak. Is there a little bit of citrus there?
Yeah, I would say definitely. Definitely a citrus.
Oak and citrus and ethanol. I'm not getting much else.
But there's also, there's a warmth. There's like a baking warmth that's going on in
Okay,
there.
you could talk me into that.
And I think I shall. The Evan Williams American 250 edition single barrel bourbon, which is a commemorative release from Heaven Hill. But Fingers, we've done enough sniffing on this. Are you ready for this?
Tony, I've been ready for this for 250 years.
That's my man. I didn't know if you would go, oh my God, you all right? Oh, he might spit it out. Fingers may have come across a bourbon too strong for him at 117.76 proof. He's doing the Kentucky Chew, moving the juice around the palate, getting an idea for the flavors. Oh my God. I'm a believer in 2 sips. The first sip to set the taste buds. The second sip to really get an idea of flavors. Oh my God. Do you need to take a walk? Do you need to be hosed down? Blink twice if you need an adult. Wow. Really?
Listen, first of all, yeah, that's 118 proof. There's oak there. There is a nice sting on the tongue. Oddly enough, and maybe it's just getting to the point I need to stop talking about a warmth in the chest, and I'm not getting that, but wow, does that hit you on the palate? That is intense. Once you see it, once you feel it starts to dissipate and the finish starts coming in, then you got some interesting things. You got oak. There's a bit of cinnamon, and there's a spice, like a baking spice. That is not disappointing. But boy, I'm telling you, this reminds me of, for those of you who are in central Indiana, the same sensation. If you go to St. Elmo's Steakhouse and you get the shrimp cocktail, that's how it hit me.
The shrimp cocktail is made with 900 pounds of horseradish and a little bit of some kind of sauce. Yeah, your sinuses are alive when you eat that cocktail.
This hits you, hits you, but not in a bad way. This wasn't like this is rot gut. I've got where's a bucket. It wasn't like that. I rather enjoyed the experience.
Oh, well, sounds like it. All right, well, I guess this is my time to die.
Oh, it's not that bad.
The Evan Williams 250th edition American 250 single barrel bourbon, 117.76 proof.
It's awesome. It's got a chocolate on the finish. He's going in, ladies and gentlemen, and he's doing what we like to call the Saginaw Switch, the Memphis Munch, the Chattanooga Chomp. How you feeling there, champ? Yeah?
Oh, I feel it in my gums. Oh, wow. That is all over the tongue. You know, like on the ranch, and they take the metal thing, and they brand the cow, right? They brand, and that just happened to my tongue right there. I'm going to do another sip.
He's going back in, ladies and gentlemen. We like to call it the twofer. And I'm impressed that you went right back in for seconds.
Okay. That's
It's
I'm sorry, that's solid.
It's a great pairing with that hot dog.
Yeah. It is hot. It absolutely moves. I'm not gonna lie, there is a deep heat to this. There is a caramel. The oak is ever present. That heat is not cinnamon, though, although a little bit of it appears on the finish right now. A little bit on the middle of the tongue from front to back. Cinnamon. I must say, I'm actually concerned with what ice is going to do to this thing. But that is more than just an ethanol bomb. That is more than just a proof bomb. They actually captured some solid richness in this.
Are you getting
solid richness?
I felt like after about 20, 30 seconds, I was getting some chocolate as well.
No. What happened is that your taste buds have burned off and died.
Oh,
maybe. I thought it was getting a little. You know what? Maybe I'm seeing it as a dark chocolate because it got a little bitter. It got a little dry there for a second on the finish. I don't necessarily mind that. Interesting bourbon. I was expecting, based on your reaction, that I would be suffering. No, I've had things at lesser proof that have hit me harder. But this is there, and we will go over whether this is in the liquor cabinet. We'll get you a price, because I'm here to tell you, if you can still find it, there'll be a lot of people who are very happy, even if this is the first Evan Williams they've ever purchased. I am not somebody opposed to Trader Joe's. I don't think Trader Joe's is a bad place. I don't think you're an elitist if you shop there. They've got some incredibly good deals. They've got some incredibly good food. The grilled olives, the grilled green olives, mwah, spectacular. The eggplant dip, the roasted red pepper dip, the mint JoJo's when Christmas comes around, which is like their version of an Oreo. Fantastic. The margarita pizza, frozen. Kids love them. Fingers, you all right?
what is happening here?
It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz, and that right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Trader Joe. What's up, Trader Fingers?
I've been in a Trader Joe's twice.
You want to go right now?
No, I don't, because they have what? Grilled olives. What was that list you went?
Grilled olives. The eggplant spread is awesome. The roasted red pepper spread is terrific. The mint JoJo's. The mint JoJo.
Let me tell you about something I like for a spread. Have you ever had French onion dip?
Oh, yeah. I love a good French onion dip.
Oh, boy. It's the best.
But at Trader Joe's, you just feel special. Well, Trader Joe's also has issues. Best described by the comic Gary Gulman, an incredible routine about people who leave their cart in line as they're checking out and then go and keep buying things. Like, it's a fantastic routine. Gary Gulman's very funny. Then there is a tote. There's a Trader Joe's tote. Yeah, you ever find yourself in need of a tote, Fingers Malloy?
I can honestly say in my 32 years of living, I have been tote free.
So a tote, like a bag, like a tote bag. So it's a bag in which you can tote things. So they have not just the full-size tote. No, Trader Joe's has a mini tote. It is for just a few items. Just a few items, and you buy the bag. You buy the bag, and the mini tote is just $3. It's a $3 tote. And people are searching Trader Joe's to get their hands on a mini tote They're selling out, and some people are getting angry about it.
I'm getting angry right now.
Why is that?
Now, granted, you said that the mini tote is $3.
$3 mini tote.
I don't want to hear that there's something wrong with our economy. Ever again. I understand it's only $3. But the idea that people are driving from Columbus, Ohio to Walla Walla, Washington to get their hands on a $3 tote so they can carry roasted olives anywhere,
grilled,
anytime during the day.
Grilled olives.
Oh, you know what? I take everything back.
Do you want me to go get them right now?
The tote? I don't want to see a tote.
The grilled olives.
Oh, the grilled olives.
Do you not like olives?
Not a fan.
We've talked about this before. You don't like olives.
No.
You're eating the wrong olives.
Well, they're either black or green, correct?
You're adorable.
There are
You're
other
adorable.
Whenever I go get a Detroit style pizza, they have two different color olives. They have black and green.
You don't put olives on your pizza, do you?
I try not to.
Olives are good on a pizza.
A lot of times, Agnes, my wife, Agnes. Malloy.
Agnes.
Yeah,
and then there's the Agnes Jr.
Yes.
Then you've got Agnes the third.
That's correct.
Right. Yeah.
She likes the veggie supreme pizza.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
She does that just to upset you. I don't think she likes it at all.
I think, no, she does like it, and she also thinks to herself, this is the only way I'm going to cram any vegetables down this man's throat.
Right.
If I put some vegetables on a pizza. Because...
it's not the same, right?
Well, I look at it as it's the Whopper theory. You know how on a Whopper they have all this slop on the Whopper.
Right.
And you bite into it, and you put olives on a veggie supreme pizza. Do you even taste them? There's like 12 different vegetables on the pizza. There's onion, there's green pepper, there's bell pepper, there's the red pepper, there's the
pepper. Now you're just saving the same pepper over and over again. You could have just said peppers.
Yeah, there's 4 different kinds of peppers. There's onions, there's olives, and what other vegetables?
Are those the only vegetables you know?
On a pizza. What?
No, really, I think that's it.
I'm gonna put artichokes.
Mushrooms?
On. Oh, mushrooms.
Mushrooms
Yes.
could go on a pizza right there.
We're making fascinating radio right now, aren't we?
What? We're like the Forrest Gump of pizza. Mushroom pizza, pepper pizza.
Okay, well, you are...
Onion pizza, onion pepper pizza, onion pepper mushroom pizza, onion mushroom pizza, pepper mushroom pizza, pineapple pizza, pineapple mushroom pizza.
You gonna keep going?
No.
Well,
jalapeno pizza.
there it is. So how many different types of olives are at the Trader Joe's that you like to put in your mini tote?
I don't know. I only get the grilled ones. I don't know. I haven't checked all the olives.
Are they grilled on charcoal?
You suck. But fighting for the mini pastel canvas tote bag for $2.99. It's 13 inches long, 11 inches tall, and 6 inches wide. Add your joke here. They're fighting for what are you doing?
I'm checking eBay.
You are not checking eBay.
I'm checking eBay.
You think people are buying them and then selling the Trader Joe's pastel mini pastel canvas tote bag. It is not on eBay.
Trader Joe's striped canvas mini tote bag set 4. Colors summer, brand new. $38.99 or best offer.
No.
Set of 4, $40 or best offer plus $2.95 delivery. Everything there. Oh, here's a deal. If you act now, you can get the set of 4 for $24.99, but delivery, that's $6.99.
People are unbelievable. I'm not even angry. I'm not even angry. Are you the kind of guy that if Christmas came and there was a hot gift and you found the hot gift, you wouldn't resell it on the eBays, on the Craigslists?
Oh, absolutely.
Nextdoor?
I would go on Black Friday.
Right.
Wait in line.
Right.
Knock over an elderly woman to get to the last Cabbage Patch doll. I've never felt so alive. And then I would sell it on eBay for $250. I'm an entrepreneur.
That's what you are. But when you're knocking over old ladies, you also might be a criminal.
Nobody saw nothing.
Well played. Not the only story going on out there. There was this right here. M&M's doing something very, very, very un-American.
Oh?
They are removing 2 colors from their lineup.
Really? Why is this happening?
They have said that the dye was creating an issue, and therefore they have to get rid of blue because they can't find a dye that is working well with their new sprayers.
Oh, the blue and brown?
The blue and brown will not be in packages due to productions with issues creating the color.
Okay. Heading to eBay. Blue and brown M&Ms. Here we go. Looking at it right now. Oh. You can get a tote of blue and brown M&Ms for $62.95.
I don't think that's true.
Oh.
M&Ms without the brown ones is the dream, though. There's always too many brown M&Ms.
I'm
saying. Eat, drink, smoke. It is your cigar, bourbon, foodie extravaganza. I'm Tony Katz. That is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. You doing all right?
It's been a day.
The hot dog, celebrating America's 250th, gearing up for that. The American is what we're smoking, which is the official cigar for America 250 for the birthday, J.C. Newman. Now, you can get the commemorative edition one that we're smoking, or you can just get the American and be fine. Give or take $20 a stick. Admittedly, been having a little trouble keeping this one lit, and what I think is, from where I got it, this has not had enough chance to lay down. This needs a little time. I think this is a humidity issue that's going on here because we have smoked many an American cigar from J.C. Newman without issue. So I think it's this one, but we are having a lighting issue with this smoke. But the flavor is nice and the flavor is there. And the American is a great cigar and we can't recommend it highly enough. And certainly J.C. Newman, a lot of respect for those guys. And then there is this bourbon.
Yeah, you don't want to light the cigar anywhere near the bourbon or the whole room will go up.
The bourbon comes in at 117.76 proof. Always applause for anything over 100 proof from Fingers Malloy. This is the Evan Williams single barrel, the America 250th commemorative right here. Now, the question, Fingers Malloy, is this in the liquor cabinet? Before we figure that out, you added a little bit of water.
I took my eye droplet.
You don't have it. It's called an eyedropper.
Whatever.
I just threw mine on a cube right there. This had intensity, strength, a touch of cinnamon in the finish. It made Fingers' eyes bug out of his head, just like he was the other guy in Young Frankenstein. That's what he looked like.
Frankenstein,
I believe, is how we pronounce that. Well done. Good for you. I'm proud of you sometimes, Fingers.
I just saw it for the first time last week.
Here we go. I'm going in for the Evan Williams, 117.76 proof. Here we go.
He's going in, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to do the whole Saginaw Swish thing.
You don't have to. So ice, water brings down proof. It's the only thing that can. Some flavors more muted, some flavors more pronounced when you have ice. I'm fighting through this, Fingers. Stop laughing at me. I thought ice would screw it up. I was half right. The neat on this, intense, strong, oaky. The ice is thinning out the oak, and then you're left with this weird heat on top of nothing. And then the finish loses all that cinnamon that rode the middle of the tongue from front to back, and you just have a little bit of the bitter. But you still have heat center chest. Those are not the parts that I want.
No,
it's better neat for me. Better neat. You give it a go with just a little bit of water in there.
It borderline brought out a little Foster Brooks in you.
I can't really do a Foster Brooks.
Oh, man, here we go.
Foster Brooks was a comic who pretended he was drunk all the time. He did it very well. He did it very, very, very well. Fingers added a little bit of water to his. That's all. Not a cube, just a little bit of water. Okay, certainly you've taken that easier or you've gotten used to it. What? Oh, you feeling it now?
Yeah.
That was a
Man, that's intense.
yeah.
It's intense. I gotta say though, okay, for me that oak is there. There's that spice. There's some citrus there, and for me, I'm not getting that. I got a little bit of cinnamon. Neat. That's kind of gone, but it brought out. At least I didn't do the 2-sip thing that you did. I'm getting a lot more of like a chocolate on the finish.
That is fascinating. Yeah, I'm not there with you.
But that. Well, how much is it?
Fingers Malloy, I'm so glad you asked. Is this in your liquor cabinet? Found it at a couple different prices, somewhere between $34 and $40 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1,000%. If you can find it, it's not even a question. 1,000%. And oh, by the way, I'm never going to drink it again. This is going to sit on my shelf. The first person who comes by the studio to claim it can have it. You want to take it home? There it is. Honestly, take it. Seriously, please. But there's no doubt the price on this, beyond perfect. You could have gone 45 and gotten people to do this for that bigness. 34 to 40 all day long.
Now, to be clear, this is not an everyday sipper. That's for sure. This is an experience. This is something that you pull out every once in a while, especially when you have some friends over.
Yeah.
Say, you got to
try this.
Yeah. And it'll knock their socks off. If you can't find it and you're fortunate enough to find it in your favorite lounge, it is so worth your time. It's so worth the pour.
I don't think lounges are going to have it. Now, maybe they'd have it for the schmaltz and the shtick. I don't think lounges are going to do it. I would be surprised if I walked into a cigar lounge and I saw that on the shelf.
Really? Even for Independence Day weekend?
Yeah, I just don't think I don't think they would bother with playing with it. I really don't. I could totally be wrong about that. But I so agree with you.
I mean, we see higher proof in lounges than this.
Oh, sure. It's just I just don't know if they're going to bring that in on the one-off. And I didn't know how many they made and whether or not they would do it. But 100% at this price, at 100%, you're buying this bottle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you drink it neat or with a little water or on the rock. You're not, making a cocktail with it. You can do what you want with it, but
oh no,
to me, it's neat. Or
this is not no. Oh no, you can't mix this. You just sit down with this and be like, all right, we're going in, and you go in. You all right?
It's what this is, Tony.
You're breathing heavy.
You know what this is?
What?
It's America.
It is America. Look at you.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a salute.
Oh, that's kind.
Right there. So this is all how you get ready for Independence Day, 250th anniversary, which is fantastic and amazing that we're still here. Gotta absolutely love it. Spectacular nation. Built itself better day in and day out. Little bit here, little bit there. What a place.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, we hope that it will last another 25 years.
250 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. 250 years.
It's nice to know you have a lot of faith.
That's what I am. Fingers Faith Malloy.
It's time, Faith Malloy, for News of the Week.
Speaking of America, Tony, the United States Senate passed a bill to lower housing costs. NBC News reports that the legislation would make it easier to build homes and slap limits on Wall Street investors buying up homes.
So I'm not quite sure how it makes it easier to build homes. But this thing about the investor class is not just Wall Street, right? And some hedge fund or capital group. It's about whether or not smaller groups can be in the home investment. And really, this gets into the idea of who it is you're allowed to sell to. To whom are you allowed to sell? And do I like the idea of our government saying, nope, you can't sell to this group or that group. Therefore, maybe you can't get a certain dollar amount. There aren't more bidders. It's deflating the cost. Now, that clearly is the objective. The first-time home is very expensive. Right now, there's a lot of concerns in Gen Z or others that are never going to be able to afford a home. I don't say no. Do I like the idea of tinkering around on the government side to artificially lower a price? I can't say that I do.
I mean, that's the narrative, right? Like BlackRock is buying all the single family homes. That's what you hear if you get on social media. And to some extent, maybe that's true. But I'm always skeptical of legislation like this because usually the private sector is 3 steps ahead of legislation like this. And there's going to be a workaround. There's going to be a way to figure out a way around this.
There usually is. You're correct about that.
So this is a whole wait and see attitude when it comes to this bill, as far as I'm concerned.
But you're not buying a house anytime soon, are you?
I got mine.
Right.
The American way.
The rest of you don't matter. I've got mine.
No, I kid. No, I concerned about, I got Agnes Jr. and Agnes III that someday would like to buy their own home. So it'd be nice if they could find an affordable home to buy.
Right now, it's tough. I don't know if it stays tough forever. I think as we have seen these things and changes in economies, things do level out. And I expect that it will here too. Now, Fingers Malloy, it seems that even though we are celebrating America's independence, 250 years of American awesomeness, we still can't seem to get away from stories about people being absolutely stupid on an airplane.
It's really evergreen, isn't it?
It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz, and that right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. This was the New York Post. This is the headline. Flyers fume after passenger sits dog in disgusting position on plane. Quote, people are unbelievable. I don't even know what the story is. I'm just so thankful for that headline. That's 2026. This is America, ladies and gentlemen. America.
What do you think the hiring process is for a headline writer at the New York Post? Because they are brilliant at it.
Do you know what alliteration is? Yes, I do. Can you be weird? Sure can. Job is yours. That's how they hire at the New York Post. So let me see if I got this right. There's a clip that was shared on X, which is Twitter. A small dog is sitting on its owner's tray table facing the window, and people are losing their mind because people are like, don't people like put food on there and like, don't they do things? And is that going to get wiped down? And your dog's grimy butt is just all over the tray table. They've got a point. They've got a point.
They've got a point. Of course they have a point. This dog's bunghole is all over this tray. We could say that. That's FCC compliant, isn't it?
I just don't know if it's TK compliant. I don't know if I approve of such language.
You're sitting there on a plane and you got your phone open, okay? You're browsing X, and you've got your tray table down, and you're eating corn nuts there, and a corn nut it falls out of the bag and sits on the tray, and you look at it and you think to yourself, oh, I'm sure they clean these trays periodically, and then you pop that corn nut in your mouth and tastes a little odd, not knowing that 3 hours earlier there was a mutt sitting there comfortable with its butt all over that tray.
First, if just for the sake of clarity, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to use the example of corn nuts after discussing bunghole. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure them be the rules.
Pardon me, Governor.
However, having seen America on airplanes for the last decades, I'm pretty sure this is the most hygienic thing that's been on that tray in a decade.
I think what's more troubling is that dog is not wearing a suit on a plane.
Don't think I didn't notice. Don't think I didn't know. Also, it's like, was it a little like Chihuahua? No, this wasn't a Chihuahua dog. This is like a little lab. This one looks like a little lab right there. It's
a bull mastiff.
That's fine. Look, I'm going to say this the only way I can. Did the airline throw this woman off the plane? Or this person who has the dog off the plane? Yes or no?
No.
Then you know what? But what airline is this? What airline is this? So we can ask questions like what's wrong. It doesn't say. How does the article not say what airline it is?
Oh, here it is right here. TWA. There you go. There you go. Of course.
I walked into it. I knew that was coming. It was that Pan Am or Braniff. It was take your pick. I was going to lose. People are absolutely disgusting. They are awful. And I was very happy to hear my oldest say something that I have long believed true. And they came to this thought independently. I don't think we've ever had this conversation. These people who think that their pet is more important than people, these people have something wrong with them. I just want to say for the record, I didn't say you couldn't love your pet. I didn't say you didn't mourn your pet when your pet passes. All of that is true and real. If you think your pet is more important than a human being, you're wrong. Now, I don't think that it's wrong to say that there are specific human beings who are absolutely awful and who act in an inhuman way. I'm talking about the generalities. And the idea that you didn't think about a human being utilizing that tray, and you know whoever this is didn't wipe off that tray. You know that happens. Oh, my dog's clean. No, your dog's not clean. It's wrong. It's ridiculous. And these people need to be put in their place. They need to be put in check. Stop it. No one cares about your Fluffy or Matilda, whatever crap name you gave your pet. Not as important as a human being. Act appropriately. Just be normal. That's all we ask.
The dog's name is Mr. Bigglesworth. Having said that, let me take this a step further.
What's the name of my accountant?
May I take this a step further to tick off even more people who are listening to this show?
Sure.
I feel sometimes, so some of you out there, put your jump to conclusions mat away. Sometimes there is an attitude when it comes to a dog, when it is an emotional support animal, where I feel like there's a little bit more of a license to do things like this.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Really?
I find the people... Oh, wait. You're talking about emotional support. You're not talking about guide dogs.
I'm not talking about guide dogs.
Oh, then you're 100% correct. I was mistaken. I thought you were thinking about the guide dogs and things like that. No, you're talking about people who need emotional support animals. You're correct, and I'm wrong. Please proceed, Fingers Malloy.
I feel like there is a longer leash granted to emotional support animals in situations like this. Where,
by whom?
Hey, listen, I know it's on the tray, but it's Mr. Bigglesworth, my emotional support dog. He calms me. It's okay that his butthole is all over this tray. It soothes me. It makes me calmer. That's all that matters. To heck with TWA's tray.
This is a good time to talk about Defiance Beef. We'd like to say we've just lost Defiance Beef as a sponsor because we put their ad after this segment. Good gosh.
Well, you could have given a little air before you went right into Defiance Beef.
DefianceBeef.com, your place for beef. They are awesome. They are so great. You use promo code EatDrinkSmoke, you're going to get free delivery. And I'm telling you, now that I have ordered the full cow, we ordered the quarter cow. Now we've done the full cow. I'm never going back. There is no other way to get steaks in your home, to get ground beef, to be able to feed your family with quality, with flavor. There's no other way to do it. From the Indiana farm directly to your table. It is so easy. Everything shows up frozen. You decided the thickness. You decided the cuts. You want this, you want that, you want the other, and then boom, it shows up right in the chest freezer. And then immediately right to the grill, and then right down the hatch. And it is incredible. Then 21-day aging, I'm telling you, it's the greatest burger you're ever going to eat. The greatest burger. The people at Defiance Beef are incredible. If you use promo code EatDrinkSmoke, not only will you get free shipping, you're going to get a free mini share. You're going to get even more. It is spectacular. That's for a quarter, half, or full cow that you order. I've ordered the quarter. I've ordered the full. I'm going to do it again. This is the way to order. From the Indiana farm, 21-day aged, right to you. Go to DefianceBeef.com, DefianceBeef.com, and use promo code EatDrinkSmoke to get free shipping and a free mini share. Fingers.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say because apparently it could be considered offensive.
Oh.
And I don't want to offend our sponsor. But what I said earlier is FCC compliant.
Ah, good. Excellent. Well done. We're got you set up for Independence weekend, which of course is just a little bit away. The Evan Williams right here. This is the single barrel bourbon, the vintage, coming in at 117.76 proof, $34 to $40 a bottle. Absolutely. And the America 250 from JC Newman, the cigar, the American, you could just get the American and be fine. That cigar is going to do you well. These are great picks for Independence Day, especially as we celebrate America 250. We'll have more on that next week. Find everything we do at eatdrinksmokeshow.com. It's Eat Drink Smoke.